Well, that was weird. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. We were doing some more scavenger hunting. Yeah. You think this is annoying now, just wait until the next game. It is going to get dramatically worse. Hey look, more dead people. I think I'm sensing a theme here.
Batman, what's going on? The crazies are moving towards the medical facility. What's Joker doing?
He's trying to take over the island piece by piece. It looks like medical is his next target. Has anyone got out of the building?
I saw a doctor try and get out. He was torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
They've just committed the sin of littering. And I will not tolerate this.
I really appreciate all the hard work. You know, watching you guys is like
Oh,
a
won't be getting in there here later.
What was the name of that movie again? Oh yes, Attack of the Stupid Bungling Idiots who can't find an even bigger idiot running around dressed like a man. Now get to it.
You're not. He's here!
You littered! Throwing a dead body part into the ocean is littering, you fucking pieces of shit! I will not tolerate this, not in my city! I am Gotham's fucking protector or whatever. I just threw that guy over the fucking elevator, I think he might be dead. Oh no. You hit me in the chest and it hurt my head. Yeah, look at that guy. He's unconscious. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. More scavenger hunting though. What do you think I am? Fucking, you know, defender of the innocent and savior of Gotham? Fuck no, man. I'm a scavenger hunter.
If any of you find get bored, come over and see me.
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed, but I was more eager than ever to find an explanation for why someone would do this.
Wow, that one was short.
We open the door, you'll spoil the surprise and my experiment.
The only way I could have made that one easier to find.
Oh no! My one weakness, I can't swim. What is it with superheroes and their inability to swim? I swear if Superman fell into a body of water, he would fucking drown like Sonic. Dun 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 dun. Anyway. Happens in the Spider-Man games too.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect...
Said moviegoers everywhere when they saw The Dark Knight for the first time.
About your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when a mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
You'd think after the Joker drove one of his psychiatrists insane, they'd learn that they'd figure this out, you know? Like, oh, I think I'm getting a breakthrough. I'm getting through to him. Soon I will cure the Joker. Oh, wait, no, I'm dead. Uh-oh. It's almost like he's fucking with you people or something. Let's see, is there anything else I can get here right now?
It's a secret.
No, can't get in there yet. Can't get in there. I'm trying to remember. You get the gadgets at such a slow pace, and there's no New Game Plus like there is in the later games. Go ahead and continue for now, because it's gonna be really funny.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like to?
I'm over here.
Shut up!
Ah, you crazy bitch.
Uh-oh. You called her the B word.
It's too early!
I'm sorry, Puddin'. Don't be angry with me. Mwah!
Go, you little minx. I can never say that to you.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way. Bye-bye now.
No way past the security gate.
Oh, she disappeared. She's a ghost. Harley was a ghost the whole time. You'd think we'd go to that lighthouse at some point, but we never do. You forget how limited Batman's mobility was in this first game. Of course, at the time, when there was nothing to compare it to, like, this was a revelation, you know? And because the setting is very confined and has that Metroidvania, you know, design layout to it, you know, it doesn't really matter. If you had the mobility options in Arkham City, in this, you know, it just wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Wouldn't fit.
I mean it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can.
Although this is one of those games.
Then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. Hell, I may do that anyway. Sounds fun.
Oh, Luke. This is one of the games I really wish had like a making of documentary or special featurette, you know? I'm always saying that I wish games would have that. And they did. They haven't really did that with Arkham Knight. They just did a lot of pre-release stuff. But man, I would love a, you know, making of featurette for the Arkham games.
Get down there with the others. Move it.
Okay, I hear you. I'm going.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
Okay. Okay, interesting thing. You see that redhead doctor there? And she's crying? If you go through this Predator map, like, normally, she's gonna be crying during the entire time. But... how does that guy not see me? I like how the music kicks in. And obviously if you get seen, you just go around on the gargoyles until they lose sight of you.
What do they want from us?
Paging Dr. Bat! Paging Dr. Bat! Is there a Dr. Bat in the room?
And now, she won't cry anymore.
What kind of psycho built this place? Don't look like no hospital I ever been in.
Isn't that just the best? And, in one of the comics, in like the prequel comic to this game, which, you know, they do, Batman has saved her previously, so she knows. She knows. What's her status?
Is anyone feeling a little stressed out there?
Yeah, still terrified, but not crying anymore.
Get a grip and stop the fight, or I'll fix your blood pressure permanently.
I'm at the door! Nothing here!
Aw, I screwed up and blew up that one too. I only want to blow up that one. I think selective explosions is an upgrade you can get.
God! I found someone! Over here!
Oh, but hey look, a riddle. So I would have had to do that at some point, anyway. Oh, he didn't hear me. He didn't hear me somehow.
Batman! You hit...
Uh-oh, I might die. I screwed that up really bad. Yeah, of course. If you just go back and forth along the gargoyles, they'll lose sight of you. That could have gone better, though.
Hello? Is there a doctor in the house? No? I seem to have a pile of wounded henchmen that need medical attention.
Jesus, man.
You're safe now.
That's just creepy. Let me get some upgrades. Also pretty vital as far as I'm concerned. No. Maybe. No. I was just talking about this. No. Let's go with the remote control batarang. Not actually of any vital importance in this game, but it is a really cool one. Gadget.
I don't know what happened. One minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
I like how it doesn't say her name, it just says doctor.
The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
No, don't lie to the good people. Don't lie.
Fire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
Why?
Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Why?
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
I'm here, Mike. Hold still.
I'll get you out of there.
Whoa, I forgot, because they invert the controls in the next two games. Oh, it's so hard to control. Oh no. Oh, okay. And yeah. That's worth a trophy if you do that. You get a trophy. It's really funny. Anyway, so guess what time it is? That's right. More scavenger hunting. Such as here. I wonder who this belonged to. Why wouldn't they clean up the skeletons? I mean, really? They just leave the skeletons there? Killer Croc. Occupation. Murderer. I don't think murderer is an occupation. I think for it to qualify as an occupation, you need to get paid. And you know, Waylon doesn't exactly strike me as someone who is all that concerned with money. Although, funny enough, in the Batman animated series, he had a relationship with another villain who you've never heard of. Very obscure, never appeared beyond the animated series, to be honest, called Baby Doll, who, well, that's a long story, but, like, they actually, you know, had a relationship that may or may not have been risque in nature. That TV show wasn't afraid to imply sexual escapades, I'll be honest with you.
They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I endured his boasts. He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloguing his depraved crimes. What should have been revenge turned to pity. This poor dog needed my help.
And they, you know, went on a Bonnie and Clyde crime spree, robbing banks and whatnot. And that always struck me as funny. Like, what? Like, okay, to be fair, in the cartoon show, his characterization was different because obviously. But still, that, like, can you imagine Killer Croc going to, like, a grocery store and buying some groceries? Although that is a favorite little,
Respect, Dark Knight Detective. I'll let you help me find my socks if you keep this up.
Although that is, a funny, you know, writing convention to, like, you know, show the villains being out doing mundane things like grocery shopping or doing their laundry at the laundry department and stuff.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward,
It's a really dumb comic booky name.
riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on... Easily done.
That sounds like a joke the Joker would say. God. Oh my, I'm going to hell. Anyway.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Let me introduce you all to the sterling.
Shouldn't it be a quiet patient is a happy patient? Goodness. Well, I do prefer blue, so.
Who's the guy? That means some of the bitch's cash. How'd you get that? What's wrong with you? Don't you know nothing? Cash had a disagreement with Killer Croc a while back. Croc got free and chowed down on Cash's hand. Yeah, so if you see a giant monster running at you, just shoot it, or you'll be next on the menu.
Project Titan will make us a world-class.
Project Titan, remember that.
He's here!
When you or someone you
I miss the beat downs. Bam! That one. That's a rough run. That's a rough to me.
It's done. The room is full of gas and kept. He's here!
Oh.
No, Batman!
Did you see his face? Oh no. How you doing, Cash? How'd you get here? Doing okay?
Cash, what happened?
There was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on the floor. When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down. We can't get out. Don't know how long we can last.
How brave. Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand. He could use one.
You'll be laughing out of your butt when I get out of here.
Lighten up, Holmes. I'm just messing with you.
Can't wait to return the favor.
Leave it, Cash. Can you control the ventilation system in there?
Try it. It's a no-go. He disabled remote access.
I'll find a way.
I am the Batman after all. Unrelated, but I remember in Justice League Doomsday or something like that. Justice League Doom, something like that. like, the Green Lantern was hanging out with Batman at one point, and, like, they didn't have it was like an origin story kind of thing. Oh, look at that guy. Looks like he's doing well. Type thing, and, like, Batman was being Batman, being all moody and Batman-y. And Green Lantern was like, ooh, someone hasn't drunk their true blood tonight. And Batman was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, you know, like True Blood, the TV show, because you're a vampire. And Batman's like, I'm not a fucking vampire. And he's like, you're not? I thought you were a vampire. Like, what are you? Like, he keeps being like, okay then, if you're not a vampire, what are you? Are you this? Are you this? And Batman's like, fuck off. And Green Lantern's finally like, wait, you're not just some guy in a bat costume, are you? And Batman just smiles at him. And fucking Green Lantern's like, fall. I'm the Green Lantern. I suck. How you doing, buddy? Don't worry. I believe in the sanctity of life, and I will save you from your predicament. Yeah.
Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot him. Be done with it.
How long does it take for the Joker poison to become lethal? Exactly. Here we go. Aaron Cash was not invented for this game. He is from Arkham Asylum. I think, which one is it? Living Hell. Yep. There's Living Hell and A Serious House on Serious Earth, and then just Arkham Asylum. There's like 3 comics based around Arkham Asylum. And one of them is basically Batman almost never appears in it. It's basically just, you know, like Batman brings a villain in and then the staff of Arkham Asylum has to deal with it. Including Aaron Cash here, who is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome guy. Yeah, he's fine. See, unconscious. That is the pose of an unconscious man. Oh, hey, look. It's the worst thing ever. Fuck you, Firefly. You're the worst. I fucking hate you. You're the worst part of Arkham Knight. I hate you. Go away. I'm leaving you now. I don't even want to read your profile because you're that bad. How you guys doing? You doing okay? Yeah, you're okay.
I don't know. We lock him up, he gets out, and more people die. I just had 1 minute alone with that animal.
Yeah. Yeah, why did you? Although you probably would have died. Everyone over there is pretty much dead.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Fun fact, in The Dark Knight, the Wayne Tech employee who figures out that Batman is Bruce Wayne was named, I'm pretty sure he was named Enigma, or Edward Nigma, or something like that, and everyone thought that meant that in Dark Knight Returns, he was gonna become the Riddler and be the villain of the movie. That was the prevailing, you know, fan theory before Dark Knight Rises actually came out.
Project Titan allows us to strengthen the individuals ready to cope with such changes.
Batman? Don't speak. You're safe now.
But it's a trap!
I know. Just not for me.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats? Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face.
You're gonna see in the next couple games, but the timing for the counters and the ability to do ground pounds is a lot more generous than it ends up becoming, and it's more generous in this game than it will be in the future. Because, like, the combat is just, like, it looks like it's great, obviously, but they refine and balance it so much later on. It's almost like it's like the difference between Street Fighter 1 and Street Fighter 2. I would be willing to compare it to that extent.
I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell you. I couldn't speak.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
They literally pose no threat to me whatsoever. Honestly, I don't know why they even bother. Here you're going to notice an incongruity with this game's place in, you know, regular Batman continuity and future games and what they're going to do with it. Because as I said before, this game is just sort of a tribute game. You know, sort of just a send-up of all of Batman's history up to this point. And it's sort of presented as if, you know, it's in continuity with the comics. And it's not until Arkham City that Rocksteady starts to mold it into more of like, okay, this is our Batman story. So just keep this in particular, amongst a couple other things we're going to see later on, keep this in mind for later when we get to Arkham City, okay? Just keep this in the back of your mind. Anyway, I do love characters who their character design is they're like a mummy. They got, you know, the face covered in bandages thing. I just think that's a great character design. Like, aesthetically, that appeals to me.
Old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified to leave. I say hello. The other, let's just say, I see you, and you will need to see him.
When Amadeus Arkham built this
shit, what was I saying?
You would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become.
Like in Fallout New Vegas, one of the DLCs also has a character with that character design called the Burned Man, who, you know, is covered in bandages because he was set on fire and is covered in burns and is like, oh yeah, in constant pain because of it. But it just looks so cool. I think it'd be worth it to get to look cool like that.
You think I can? Stop your whining and listen good. If anyone leaves you without Joker's express permission, then I've been ordered to make sure you are taken out ASAP. Looks like you're a bargaining chip. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military operation. Friends on the inside and out. It's the Bat! What the hell?
Wait, no! No!
Oh, come on!
Someone tell Joker.
I had plenty of time. I was pressing that button.
Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, Bats.
I actually didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought I would have time. Oh well. I'll do the less cool thing.
You think I can? Stop your whining and listen good. If anyone leaves you without Joker's express express permission, then I've been ordered...
Who plastered over these walls? That room doesn't look like it was designed with these walls in mind.
Planned like a military operation. Friends on the inside and...
What? Look at this. How did she not get fucking demolished by that? She was literally right in the middle there. I guess the distance was just perfectly so that she came out unscathed as the rubble flew into her face and the bodies of these men crashed into her. She's fine.
What's going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true the Joker escaped?
It's crazy how all of these people are in the dark. None of them have realized what's going on.
I've been studying Joker's case for months when he broke out. The warden was very specific he wanted Joker cured.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be the least of it. God, I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Not a problem. All staff have been rescued. You'll be safer if you remain here.
All the medical staff.
Yeah, good advice, Batman.
Continue following Harley Quinn and Gordon's trail.
Harley Quinn. I've never heard her name said like that. Harley Quinn. It's Harley Quinn.
Our staff are here to help you.
Harlequin. Get it? Yeah, I think, you know, having the beat down would have been a little bit cooler for that reveal.
Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows...
Why is this place so dirty?
Did you find them? Are they okay?
It's one of those funny things where, like, I can't possibly imagine this place looking pristine, you know? Like, it was designed and constructed and built to be just this filthy fucking hellhole of a fucking sanitarium. Like, there's an old game on, you can find it on GOG.com, called Sanitarium, and it's, you know, making a horror game with a asylum as the setting is just too easy.
It wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
Yeah, the room that was filled with toxic gas not 3 minutes ago. Okay. We'll clear these guys out and go ahead down the elevator next time.